Hello, Nova Scotia people. As you can see, I've been keeping myself busy while I've been in quarantine. Not that we're not in a real quarantine, but the next best thing. So yeah, I got like almost every heart. I got 82 skeletals. I don't have Rumble, so I can't get them all. The only lazy thing I did was I didn't get the ice arrows from the Gerudo Fortress, and I haven't done all the pose for the 4th bottle, other than that. So we're gonna fight Ganon, and this is my first shot at it. I didn't prepare for this. I haven't practiced or anything like that. The last time I beat this guy was like 7 years ago, I guess. I think it was 7 years ago. Turn the volume here a little bit. Oh, gas! It's really cool how Link's look transforms throughout the game. Like the silver gauntlets look so badass, and the mirror shield looks like infinitely better than the Hylian shield, and then obviously you get the gold gauntlets. Actually, I think the gold gauntlets aren't as nice looking as the silver gauntlets. It'd be nice if you could you could switch back to the silver gauntlets for aesthetic purposes. This guy's like literally king of the entire world. He's the single most powerful being in existence. And he's so greedy that that's not enough for him. He has to be literally God. So I'm not gonna lie, I actually died my first time fighting against Phantom Ganon in the Forest Temple, which is pretty embarrassing. So we'll see how well I do against the real deal. I've got the big Oron sword. It's total cheat codes. It's absolutely ridiculous how powerful it is. Was that Navi talking to me? Was Navi saying that she couldn't help me? Since when did she ever fucking help me? Uh-oh, don't fall, don't fall. Oh, she can't lock onto him, that's what she means. Pretty sure I just sit in the fucking corner, right? Also, this has got like a big dirty fucking reach on it too. Oh, I've got the silver heart lining, like I take almost no damage to this guy. I have a fairy in a bottle as well. The timing for the swing is like not super natural. Also, no Z tagging. That's really interesting. I forgot. He's literally only enemy in the game you can't fucking Z tag. Well, obviously, except for gold sculptors. They're not firing lightning at you, so I suppose that's why I'm getting whomped here. Holy fuck, this guy's messing me up. What if I just normal swing instead of forward swing? Oh, it's got such a dirty long range. It's ridiculous. Oh, that's right. Shoot him! No! I forgot. Oh, he knocks even more things off? Is that what he's doing? So he gets harder and harder every time you fuck up? Oh my god. The sword timing for the swing is so not trivial. And I'm really lucky. I'm certain that the length of the Goron sword is the only thing that's hooking me up here. I don't think my timing is that fresh. Oh, come on, just get hit. Oh, you can't. No, you can crouch stab. Fuck. I was trying to cheese him. Because if your crouch stab does the same amount of damage as your last sword attack, and the leap slash, like the Z target, when you click A and you leap at them, that does twice as much damage as normal, but it's really slow. So if you can get the Z target off, pull up your shield, and then start crouch stabbing, you'll that was really close. every single one of your short, little, quick crouch stabs will do as much damage as your lead slash. No, I fucked up again. Oh man, I fucked up again. Yeah, I mentioned that I didn't practice this, right? Does he have other moves in the wall? Like, does he have like a fucking lightning bolt or something? Or does that come later? Am I not done enough damage from yet? Let's do it again. Oh, I'm gonna run out of fucking magic. No, I fucked it up. I fucked it up again. Alright. I think I'm gonna get it next time. So it's Z, attack, A, Z, R, and then attack. Oh, fuck. Oh, did I actually got him? Oh, I did that! I fucking did it. It took 3 tries, but I did it. Do you see, like, I fucked up the first 2 cycles so bad. Like, I should have been fighting that guy for like another 5 more minutes. But because I executed the crouch stab, I just did massive amounts of damage. It was super good. I used my real name for the first time, and like, I don't even know why I did it actually. I never use my real name for video game characters. Okay, so we've got the castle escape coming up, which I think is going to be trivial. Like, I don't think it's going to be a big problem. I'm pretty sure the hardest part of this whole end sequence was what we just did right there. I didn't fall down, and I didn't end up burning my fairy, so it's good. It's good. I'm totally thrashing this game designed for 9-year-olds. I thought about 100%ing the game, but it's just like, it's such like a needless grind, especially because I've already done it before. That's really interesting because I'm actually watching the open broadcast software screen as opposed to the emulator screen right now. Oh, it actually healed me to full. It's nice. Some cute little jumps and stuff here. Oh, there isn't. If I had one ask of this game, it would be that there's like an iron knuckle spawn, or like a double iron knuckle spawn, because they're probably the most fun enemies in the game. I wouldn't necessarily, here's that jump I was thinking about. But like, for example, Stalfos, I'm pretty sure, see, I'm not even certain if there's a Stalfos spawn area in the game that is pretty small going on. Now that I think about it, maybe there isn't. But it would be nice if you could just fight like the hardest enemies in the game. Because once you beat the game, you beat the game. You can't copy the save file or anything like that. I mean, on an emulator, obviously, you can use save states, but for the original N64 cartridge, once you've gotten past that point, you can't visit it again. And like the double iron knuckle battle that you do right before you reach Ganon, that's pretty fun. Oh no, wall of fire, I think. Oh my god, I remember correctly. See, these guys are actually so fucking hard. At some point in the Spirit Temple as a child, you have to fight one of them with the Kokiri sword. It's pretty tough, it takes a lot of hits. So you can see this is so unfair with the Ganon sword. Just to make it. We'll try beating them the old-fashioned way. I don't know what enemies are left for me to beat, but I don't feel like there's many. Maybe there's like a Lizalfos room or something. Shout out to Kian Harris for teaching me what the name for the Alphas was the other day. Delicious coffee. Yeah, there can't be much more with only a minute and 35 left. I mean, I'm doing this pretty efficiently, I would say. I'm pretty sure it's this. Then I think there's a hallway with or without BMOs, I can't remember. And it leads to the entrance. Like right now we're going across the bridge, I think. Yeah, we're going across the bridge. Oh, there's this guy. Maybe I'll play the sun song. I don't know if it's possible to get past it. I'm sure there is a way to get past it, but I couldn't figure it out. I was like, am I gonna be able to get past this one? Actually, I probably should have went along the back side of him, because then he would have like spent time turning towards me. Oh, that's right. I forgot. If I get hit by rocks, she cries. Which is slows her down. Alright, I'm gonna beat Ganon with the regular Master Sword because it's fucking takes twice as many hits. Actually, I don't know if it's twice as many, but it takes more. Don't worry, guys. I washed my hands. I'm not coronating myself right now. Although I did just go out for groceries. I'm at my most vulnerable right now. I've got my coffee here in the brown mug. I've got my apple cinnamon tea in the blue mug. And then I have my carton of milk. Which is straight up a carton of milk a day. And my girlfriend's vegan, so I don't have to worry about germs. And now that I have to worry about germs with my girlfriend anyway. Although when guests come over and they want milk for their coffee, I'm just like, just don't use that carton. That's the one that I'm drinking out of. And here comes the famous get back scene. It's iconic. Watch, here it comes. Oh, first is the what's it called? There it is. The get back. Mm-hmm. Yes. What could it be? Oh no, you know what? We should probably have a conversation first. What's that sound? She looks so concerned. Don't worry, I've got this. Oh, I wonder if I can ISG first try without using the guide or anything like that. I would impress myself, that's for sure. So what is it? Crouch stab, up C. So walk on, crouch stab, up C. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what the timing for it is, but I think it's got a big. I think it's got like a 1 second, but not like one whole 1 second. But oh, that's right. I lose my sword. I can't ISG him. Oh, I got my fairy. This guy's pretty scary. All right, so is my other sword disabled? Can I hide? I can equip that. That's such cheat codes. Alright, I'm gonna do it because I want ISG, and then I'll switch back afterwards. Okay, so if I go, okay, wait, no, so I can't be, how do I do this? So I go, no, okay, I can't do it like that. How the fuck do I do this again? So I go, crouch stab, C target up C. Is that how I do it? Okay, so hold on. Okay, it's not doing it, so I must have done it wrong. Okay, so crouch stab. Oh, I do not have my shield on. Cool. Crouch stab. Okay, it didn't work. Alright, I don't do it. I was gonna beat him with that, one, but I'm not gonna beat him with the Goron sword because it's too fucking easy. So I'm pretty sure if you don't have the Goron sword, you have to use. He shakes his head at you to indicate that it's not gonna work. That's weird. scary dude. It's like really good soundtrack too. But like once you figure out that you have to roll between his legs, the fact that he does massive damage like means virtually nothing. Yeah. Like even when I was like, I think I was like 9 years old for some reason. I don't think he was difficult at all. I clearly remember me and Gabriel being in the room, beating this together, and just fucking smack. Like it was exciting. Don't get me wrong, it was great, but we obliterated him. We had way more trouble getting out of the castle. Actually, that was substantially harder. I mean, I think we failed like 2 or 3 times getting out of the castle the first time. Yeah, so this is like, he takes a lot of hits, but if I had the Bigorons, if I was using the Bigoron sword, he would have been done so long ago, just so much more damage. Okay, so phase 2, run back, get the sword, same thing all over again, except I can finish him off. Oh, Zelda, where are you? Oh, I want to read the... She has no idea what his weak point is. Well, Natty. It's okay, I think we figured it out. Wait, talk. Alright. No need to panic. I feel like we have time here. Okay. Wait, should I hit you? Alright. That worked. So I can't do that. So what if I want to try the ice one more time. Okay, so we go crouch dab. That scream was literally next level actually. She like freaked the fuck out. She did a really good job in this final battle actually. I'm gonna use my barrier at that. I fucked up. Oh! Final, in the second phase he turns around faster, maybe? Because in the first phase, I'd roll underneath his legs and he would just hang out there waiting for me to hit him in the tail. Okay, so it looks like if you just hit, because he just hung out waiting around for me the second time there. Oh my god, Zelda, I'm at full health. See, he's gonna, my hypothesis of whether or not this guy hangs around and waits for me to hit him is breaking down pretty quickly. Alright, so that's it. I beat the game. Or I guess I have to press the B button on his face for a moment here. If this is a speed run, I guess technically I haven't even yet. Just do this. Or the... I guess that's cooler than a jump slash. That's marginally cooler than a jump slash. That's pretty effortless. We're not going to go through the whole credit scene. I'll stop recording before that. I want to watch the whole ending sequence at least. Oh yeah, I don't have to click A for this one. I think it just auto-scroller. I think it only took me like 5 days or something to like get all 80 plus sculptulas, pretty much complete everything in the game. I mean, it helps. It is a game made for kids, and if you've beaten it 4 or 5 times in your life, and you 100%ed it, well, I think just once, I don't see how it could possibly take you more than 40 hours to smash it out. I bet you it would take me substantially more than 40 hours to beat Master Quest. I've actually never beaten Master Quest before. He's gonna say it. He's gonna curse me. But he didn't use caps lock, so he's not actually that mad at me. He's just like, calm down. So he's like, curse you, Damien. See, he made that claim, but I think this game came out in like the early 90s. So he's had like 30 years to follow through on that statement, and it's, you know, he still hasn't done it yet. So I don't know if you can trust anything this Ganondorf character has to say. She turns me back into a kid so I can have my 7 years back. Go and play in the forest. She's so sad. If only I hadn't have entrusted the ocarina, the sacred treasure of my people, to a kid. I mean, it's not really her fault though. Like, it was basically the perfect plan. I got the 3 gems, which is pretty badass. And I got the ocarina from her. And then I got the Master Sword. And then the Master Sword was like, I don't know, bro. I think I'm just gonna let evil reign for 7 years and totally mess stuff up. I think that would be better. I've seen people beat this game as childlike. I've seen speedrunners do it, so I know it's possible. So, you know, if a couple of young 21-year-old basement dwellers can do it, then why couldn't the gods that literally create the world believe that we could do it? Shout out to my basement dwellers, by the way. It's actually like pretty banging final cutscene actually. I'm just gonna let it run. She says goodbye, but I think in the very end, like at the end of the cutscene, it still shows me showing up in the garden and meeting her again. So like we still end up being like friends or whatever. Also, unpopular opinion, one of my favorite characters is the owl, Kapora Gabora. He's just got so much personality. Everybody hates him because they remember as a kid having to reread his dialogue like 42,000 times. But yeah, he's a good character. He's a super good character. Plus, he like gives you lifts places. He'll like teleport you. There are heart pieces that you can only acquire as a child. Well, there's one specific heart piece that you can only acquire as a child by riding down the mountain with him. But I'll give you a lift from Zora's Domain to the castle anytime, which is super useful when you're a kid. Especially if you're trying to like get almost every item in the game. Because you have to come down the river from Gerudo into Lake Hylia several times. You don't have to do it several times. But like for example, if your first time going into Lake Hylia is through couldn't even get the ball over the scale anyway. You'd have to. Well, whatever. I ended up going to Lake Haley several times as a child before I became an adult, and I totally took rides from that giant owl back to Hyrule Castle. This is weird. Am I misremembering the ending of this game for the ending of Majora's Mask? I thought there was like a big party at the end. I think I am misremembering this this ending for the Majora's Mask ending. Alright, I think that's it. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure there's still this... Or is this the party I was thinking about? Is this about to... This is the party. Nice. I didn't mix it up. This is what I wanted. This is what I was waiting for. All my favorite characters jamming it out. The Zora, the Kokiri, the Gorons. I almost forgot their name for a second. But are they gonna show the Carpenter's son? They do show the Carpenter's son. Even though he presumably got turned into a Skull Kid? Or I don't know if that's actually true or not. I thought he got turned into a Skull Kid. Mido and King Zora hanging out. Oh yeah. It's a weird mix. Or is he like bummed out or something? Isn't that's why he's hanging out with the Zora King? Where are those? Fairies? No, those are the sage's spirits. But there's only 5 of them. There should be 6. Oh, it is the sage's spirits. They just didn't invite the light dude. Pretty good ending cutscene. I like how they like make you wait. Like you think maybe you'd go for like, you'd go and you'd grab like a coffee, you'd take a piss or something like that, because the ending cutscene isn't that good, and then you miss the party, the best part, dude. That's what I did this for. I did it for the party. And then Navi's like, oh my god, I'm finally free of this pathetic kid. He never says anything, he just screams constantly. So 7 years go back, right? So the Deku Tree's still dead, but 7 years in the future, the Deku Sprout spawns because, right, it says this is the end, so sends him back, but you guys could still be friends or whatever. But yeah, you go back in time, so none of the characters actually turn into sages, right? And Ganondorf never poisons the woods, so technically the Deku Sprout just like pops up right away, I guess, maybe, or like soon or something. Like, does she even know who you are in this cutscene? Like, this is, she must. Because she's already sent you off to get the letter. She's already given you the ocarina. and then you went back in time, or when does it maybe not send you back to like the exact moment and then just like erases Ganondorf from time or something like that, but like sends you back even further? Who knows? They put out like a pretty sweet looking, it's like thick, like a really thick book, and it's all illustrated and stuff, and it has all the diverging Zelda timelines, and it's a pretty sweet book. But I guess like all of the like super hardcore Zelda nerds online, they kind of fight about it. They're not totally in agreement with what Nintendo has laid down, which I guess is a pretty common thing to happen when like retroactively a parent company decides that they're gonna like make some money off of an existing intellectual property, and then they put some people in charge of making this book, but those people, they weren't part of the original team that wrote the game. Like they don't understand all the ins and outs. There could be like, maybe it's an English team that writes the book, for example, but it was a Japanese team that made the game. So even if they did go to the original developers and like, oh my god, it's playing my Scarecrow song, and it's such a pathetic Scarecrow song. It's embarrassing. I didn't want you guys to hear that. Also, neat Easter egg. I did not know that it played your Scarecrow song at the end of the game. Alright, that's the end of it. I'm gonna post this shit on Facebook, and then, happy quarantine.